back to my channel. Today I just wanted to come on here and talk about my experience with getting my eyebrows microbladed. You can see that they don't wipe off or anything, you know what I'm saying? For the longest time I had been wanting to get it done, so then I started like YouTubing and like doing my little research or whatever to figure out kind of like the process of getting microblading. And I looked at reviews, like microblading reviews on YouTube. I looked at reviews on Google. I looked at like people's outlook on their personal experience. And of course, the experience is different for everybody. But for years, I had been spending money on eyebrow pencils, the dip brow pomade or whatever, like just all the stuff that you would need to maintain doing your eyebrows every day. So also gonna give like a 411. I'm not a professional at all at doing my eyebrows, but I like to think that I progressed in my progress of where I started getting my eyebrows, like doing my eyebrows, and then where I ended up with my eyebrows before I got them microbladed. So my first session of getting my eyebrows microbladed was on August 10th, 2020. Because I just got them done last month. Correction, I just got them done last year, and everything was good except for, I don't know if you could tell, but it did the healing process. It peeled, it scabbed up and all that extra stuff. It was darker initially, which you will be able to see as I show like the beginning to end kind of like sped up journey, or like clips of my journey for getting my initial microblading session done. And at the end of it, you'll see where it looks like extra dark. So over time it lightens up. It'll get to where you want it to be. But let me just add this in there. If you're anything like me and don't like scabs and you pick at them, just think about this process of getting your eyebrows microbladed. So the first time, for my first session, I ended up finding somebody, because I live in Indiana, so I ended up finding somebody that I believe I was already following them on Instagram. So I reached out to them because I knew they did brows. And actually, correction, no, one of the people I went to like a brunch or something with, I met her, and through Instagram we were connecting again or whatever, and she kind of referred me or suggested this place to me where I actually got my eyebrows done, and my experience was actually really good there, so no complaints. I will say, because I don't like scabs and because I like to pick at scabs and pull them off, which technically prolongs the healing process of whatever is scabbing over, that's neither here nor there. You know, this little tail over here, just like a spot over here where it's kind of light, that's for me picking it off. I picked pretty much everywhere. Like I was scratching and like trying to get the scab and like the scabs off. And this part, like right here, I did on this eyebrow too, but this part over here I ended up doing, and you could tell that I picked it, I went a little bit too far, because when I picked it off, or when I was scratching or whatever, it was pink. That's how I knew that I messed up. But I waited, because I thought my eyebrows were gonna kind of lighten up even more, but my with like the pigmentation, it held longer, like it held better than I thought it was gonna do, which that was kind of one of the things that they explained to me before I actually went through the process of getting my eyebrows microbladed. So some people it takes better, other people have to get more touch-ups. So I didn't really need a touch-up, but I went to get one. So I went back October 5th. I went back to get another touch-up to, you know, try to get this tail looking right, the tail of my eyebrow looking right, because it was my fault, but I picked it off, you know, whatever. I was trying to fix it. And that was like an extra $150 to get a touch up, which that's not bad for microblading, because I've heard stories of people spending a lot more money. So no complaints. The first time I think it was like $300 or something for the initial session, and then $150 for the touch up, the retouch. But I went to my touch up session, and let's just say I got further in the days of healing the second time. But once again, I don't like scabs, and I like to get the scabs off. I picked the scab off again, and the tail came off again. It was pink. So I'm like, you know what? Until I get to the point where I know for sure that I'm going to leave it alone and let it heal and do its thing like it's supposed to, I refuse to keep spending money on getting these touch-ups. So without further ado, I'm about to actually just go ahead, and in the next clip you'll see the start of where my eyebrows were before, and kind of like the journey of me, like them doing the whole mapping process and getting them essentially tattooed. It's just a blade. I don't know if you've ever watched like a microblading video, but it is literally a blade. I don't know if it has like needles in the blade or whatever, but it's a blade that they literally like cut into your skin and insert the pigmentation. So I muted them, like I got rid of the audio for the clips, for one, because there's music playing in the background and, you know, copyright, but also because on, I think, one of the clips that I added in here, you could hear the drill, like it's a tattoo drill essentially, but you could hear kind of like the scraping sound, and they numb you. So let's just get that straight. They definitely numb you, and if you feel like it's not numbed enough, they will reapply the numbing agent. So it doesn't hurt. That was one of the main the main things I was concerned about, but it doesn't hurt at all. And if anything, the worst part about it is the sound of them literally scraping into your skin. That is the worst part about it, but you eventually get over it. You kind of get used to the sound. But I don't know, I was actually talking to my microblader as well, and I went to her both times. Like, she did both of my initial session and my touch-up session, so same person for both of them. So without further ado, let's hop into these clips. So they're done. I'll do a better picture when I get home, but I'm excited. Overall, I would say it was a great process. I do not regret it. It was worth the time. It was worth the money, for sure. And I'm eventually going to go get another touch-up one of these days. Probably not anytime soon, but eventually I'm going to get a touch-up, so the tail of my eyebrow can be on point on this side like it is on that side. You know what I'm saying? But either way, that concludes this video. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. So give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell, you know, so you notify each time I post a new video. And also go ahead and drop a comment down in the section below, like the comment section below, and let me know what you thought of the video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.